Ambritt from Louisville Public Library. Today we're going to be doing some crafting, but I wanted to let you know we're going to have a grab bag the first Monday of every month. It's going to be related to the craft. There'll be supplies in there for you, and it will correspond with that Saturday's video. So this will be once a month, the first Monday of the month. Also, if you could leave a comment, we'd really appreciate it. It truly helps the library. Just let us know how many people are watching at home and if there's anything else you'd like me to do in the crafting videos or different crafts you'd like to see. Okay, let's get started. Hi, so today we're going to be making this cute little pumpkin out of beads. As you can see here, I've just set it on a plate with some flowers. You could put it like in a centerpiece, on a table, anywhere you like. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so to get started with this craft, let's go over what you're going to need first. So you're going to need 4 pipe cleaners, preferably brown. Okay, and then you're going to need some beads. Now, depending on how large your beads are, what kind of beads you pick, it's going to depend on how many you need. So if you use what I use, I'm just using some wood beads. I have 2 sizes here. I have these kind of medium-sized wood beads. Then I have some small ones. So you have sizes similar to these. I'm using 48 total beads, and then I'm doing 36 large and then 12 small. If you're doing smaller beads than this or larger beads, really just as you go, once we start putting the beads on, that's how you're going to get a sense of how many you need. So, we'll take your pony beads or whatever kind of beads you have and just put them on and then count them out and then figure out each side. Make sure each side has the same amount because that's going to look the best. Okay, and then you're going to need some scissors, some green felt, just a small little piece because we're going to be making a leaf at the end, and then hot glue to attach the leaf. You could use any other type of glue, even Elmer glue would probably work, but hot glue, just quick and easy. Okay, so we're going to take our 2 pieces first. So set aside your other 2 pipe cleaners and then put these into like an X. And then where that middle part is, as best as you can, get it in the middle. It's not going to be perfect, but on each side to kind of make that X. So then where that middle is, twist the pipe cleaners together. There's no rhyme or reason for this. I just, I'm putting one pipe cleaner over the other. You just want them to, be formed together so they're not going to come apart. So just do this like a few times until it feels secure and together. Yeah, that's not secure. So I'm just gonna do it one more time maybe. Yeah, it's a little better. I think I'll go one more, this one over and under. I'm just kind of forming them, making them straightened out a little bit. So now it's an X, they are together. You're gonna do the same thing with your other 2. Kind of straighten them out as best as you can. And again, make that X, then straight as you can. Take that middle part, start twisting your pieces. One side to the next, you're just kind of twisting these around each other just to make them stick together. They're going to be a little uneven, that's fine. Okay, now it's together. So then you're going to take both of your X's. So I put this one out in front of me like an X. And I'm taking the other one, setting that on top. So it's going to look like this, something like this. So now we're going to do the same thing we did with the other ones. We're going to twist these around each other. So again, just twisting one side, another. Just doing this until your pieces are together and they feel like they're not going to come apart. Just gonna move them around. really good. They feel like they're together, they're not going to fall apart. So now it's going to look something like this once it's together. Let's see. Okay, so now you're going to take your beads and place, one at a time, your set of beads. So I'm taking 4 of the medium-sized beads, putting them on the pipe cleaner all the way down to the bottom. So 4 of these medium ones first. Just going along. And then the other 2 smaller beads go on top of those 4 medium beads. So it looks something like that. And of course, if you're using wood beads like these, you could paint them as well. I saw white painted beads. Those look really nice. I personally do like the just kind of natural wood look. I think it looks nice. So again, 4 of the medium-sized beads on one row. Then you take your other beads, your 2 small beads, and then top that off. So we're just going to repeat this process on each side. So again, if you are starting with different size beads, you're not sure, just do what I'm doing. Put them on and then figure out, where you should stop. You want to leave about, 2 inches or so, 1.5 inches left. And just when you're, as you're going, just fold that over once you're done so they don't fall off. And so if you don't know, you're just putting your beads on, you're just, coming to your stopping point, and then you're counting them out, and then you'll repeat that process on each side. So you have a sense of how many you need for each side, because you want each to have the same amount of beads for it to look nice in the end. So I'm just going to repeat this process. We'll take a break, and then I'll show you how we actually form it into a pumpkin. Okay, we're back. So once you've started, or you finished adding all of your beads, it's going to look a little like this. And depending on if your beads are colored, look a little different in the size. So just lay that down flat, and then kind of just push down. You're wanting all of your beads to be kind of together as straight as they can. All right, so then form it together, just in like just a bunch, just like grab them all up and then form it together like that. So now you're taking the top parts, and we're going to straighten these out a little bit here. So all of your pieces that have the no beads on them, we've left the tops empty. So now we're going to just twist these around, all of these top parts. I'm just going to twist together. Just be careful when you're doing this, because there are the pointy, parts on the pipe cleaners there. Got one straggler. Just going to twist him around this other one. You're just twisting all of these together. And once it looks like they're all together, you can start pushing down from the top like this. And then you can move your pieces around, because that wire is very moldable. So just go around, just keep kind of pushing it down. Now this is just the part where you're kind of molding it into the pumpkin shape. And then if some look too close together, too far apart, just kind of move them around. Just move your beads around a little bit as well. Okay, so once you're happy with the way that it looks this way, then you can put on your leaf. So to do this, I'm just taking some green felt, just cutting a piece off, just depending on how big you want it. You don't have to make it a certain size. I'm gonna, take that piece there, and just start to cut around, kind of go in like a circular shape. So that's circle there, half circle, and then kind of repeat that process a little bit on the other side. So we're just doing circle. So now it looks a little bit more like a leaf. I'm gonna put that at the top near the front, right there. So I'm gonna put some glue onto the bottom part of the leaf. Again, I'm just using the hot glue because it dries, you know, so quickly. Setting it like that. And if you want, you could add another leaf. I think I will. I've got this other smaller one. And I'm gonna add just some glue to the bottom. And that about right there, right in front. You can see I put the second one there. That's what it looks like once it's done. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching our video today. Join us again next week and every week on Saturdays for a crafting video. Also, again, there'll be a grab bag once a month on Mondays, the first Monday of the month, corresponding with that Saturday's craft. Again, please leave us a comment in this video. We'd really appreciate it. It helps us a bunch. And don't forget to stay safe out there.